Good afternoon, everyone. I wanted to run through the top six and post here with the market falling after tariff news. Let's just start real quick with Apple. We've broken under the 212 support where we found the initial bounce, bounced up into our resistance box at 223 and currently trading 208.80 in post. The closest near-term support for Apple is here at 200 all the way down into the 194. We see the volume resume down here closer into that 194, which is also the primary 23.6. That would put it closer to 4 to 7% lower from current pricing, assuming price does remain under the 212 mark. Go over here into Microsoft real quick. Microsoft has not yet broken through the previous low set at 367. Currently supported by this smaller volume node in range from about 365 up into 375. If this area does break, the primary 23.6 is 361, and then there is a null in volume all the way down to the 340 area. This would be the start of our support box with the largest amount of volume at 335. So from current pricing, we're only reflecting 1 to 2.5% drop to keep this main support box. But if we do lose that support box low, then it's closer to 8 to 10% here on Microsoft. Tesla also has not yet lost its previous low, or has not lost its previous low, and continues to remain above both the short-term and the mid-term support at 245 to 250. So long as this price remains supportive, Tesla remains along, with this entire node of volume now acting as a demand node on any move lower into price. Should we fail the 250 level, 245, 250 level, it does still give option to rotate into that lower previous low at 217 and then the 61.8 a lifetime at 187. But while price does remain above that 250, this is net positive for Tesla to continue its move higher off of the support base. Amazon. Amazon, again, another one that is not yet into support. I mentioned it in the Substack over the weekend. It's very close to support. It's got a lot of volume underneath price where Tesla's already moved down and testing into its volume node. Amazon has not yet really broken into the girth of its. So it too, it's trading, let's see, 184.50 in post. So it's trading right at the previous low. I wouldn't mind seeing Amazon down here closer into the 175, 180 area for a potential long side entry, for a major or a more corrective move up here into the 200s. Google, let's see. Google too has just not yet reached its demand node. This on Google is 130 to 145 highlighted here in the box, and thus far Google is trading 150, 174 in post. From that price to the top side, that's 4.5%, and into the uptrend, it's more like 8%. So still a little bit of ways for this one to also move lower as we remain below that 158 to 160 area. Finally, we have NVIDIA. NVIDIA has been in trouble since it couldn't regain 117, and it remains in trouble here. Let's go into the daily to get a little bit better profile. And we see here underneath, one second. There you go. And we see here too, underneath the previous double bottom low here at 104.5, there really is no volume to catch price. There was a previous gap and then a corrective candle, and we haven't been there since. So if we do lose this previous low at 103.42, it would offer a move lower into the 90 to 95 range on NVIDIA as well. Obviously watching for a stopover at the 100 mark just for century numbers. So you're looking at closer to 11 to 15% down here on NVIDIA. So altogether, we do have some stocks coming into some major support areas, but most of them overall do have a little bit of ways left to go across the board. So we'll watch to see if we can find an interim low here at some of these current spots for a potential bounce, and then even maybe a wash lower as we hit some of those final targets we've discussed. Hope everybody has a great day, and I will see you back here soon.